Day 3, Maths Lesson 1, Problem Solving. Let's do some problem solving. Here we are given the information that a fish tank holds 30 litres of water, and we are shown this with the image. The image shows us that the fish tank is 3/5 full. It does not ask us a question, but it does give us some information. It is really important to read all the information first before answering any questions. So now we have a question. They want to know how much more water is needed to fill the tank. I've drawn a bar model and I've split it into 5 equal parts. The whole of the bar model equals 30 litres. I know that 3 of the parts is the water already in the tank, and what we need to know are the final 2 parts. So the first part of this question is to take 30 litres and divide them by the 5 equal parts, which gives us 6 litres. We can then take the 6 litres and multiply it by the 2 parts. So the answer is 12 litres. Question 1. So here's your first question today. The jug is 4/7 full. It needs 72 millilitres more to be full. How much water can the jug hold in total? Think about the information that you know already and what needs to be known. Maybe use a bar model. Pause the video here and we'll come back and look at the answer. So now let's have a look at the answer to question 1. Let's have a look at the answer to the problem. We know that the jug needs 3 more 7s to be full, and those 3 7s are worth 72 millilitres. If we divide 72 by 3, we end up with 24 millilitres. So each of the 7 parts is 24. 24 multiplied by 7 gives us a total of 168 millilitres for the whole of the jug. Question 2, you can pause the video and complete on your own, or do it with the teacher support slides. So let's look at question number 2. We're going to work through this one together. A box is full of spheres and cubes. 5/6 of the shapes are cubes, and 3/4 of the cubes are yellow. There are 60 yellow cubes in the box. How many shapes are there in total? Let's start with the information that we know. And what information do we have to find out? So first of all, I have drawn a bar model and I have split this into 6 equal parts. I know that 5/6 are cubes, which leaves us with 1/6 being spheres. The question mark at the top is the total number of shapes in the box, which we have yet to work out. We know that 5/6 of the total number of shapes are cubes. Of those cubes, we know that 3/4 of them are yellow. I've drawn a new bar model and split the box into 4 equal parts. 3 of those parts represent the 60 yellow cubes. The 1 part are cubes that are not yellow. So if the total of yellow cubes is 60, the 3 equal parts will be 60 divided by 3, which gives us 20 yellow cubes in each part. The not yellow cubes is also 20. To find the total number of cubes, we times 20 by 4 to give us 80 cubes. So now that we know that there are 80 cubes, and that is 5/6 of the total number of shapes, we divide 80 by 5 to give us 16. Now we know that there are 16 spheres. To find the total number of shapes, we multiply 16 by 6 to give us 96 shapes. So now let's have a look at this problem and complete the final calculation. So what do we know? We know that a triangle add a triangle add a triangle equals 129. We know that a triangle add a circle equals 77. But how can we do the final calculation? A triangle subtract a circle. We can say that a triangle add a triangle add a triangle is equal to a triangle multiplied by 3. So if we know that a triangle multiplied by 3 is 129, to find the answer to the triangle, we take 129 and divide it by 3. This gives us an answer of the triangle being equal to 43. Now that we know a triangle is worth 43, our next sum is 43 add a circle equals 77. We can work this out by using 77 subtract the circle equals 43. And our answer now to the circle is 34. Now that we know that the triangle is worth 43 and the circle is worth 34, we can complete the final calculation. 43 subtract 34 equals 9. Now it's time for question 3. Pause the video on the next slide to have a go. So here is question number 3. Complete the calculations. Think about the previous question that we've just done. What do you know and what do you notice? Pause the video and have a go. Here's the answers to question number 3 on the next slides. So let's start off with the 4 circles. A circle add a circle add a circle add a circle equals 96. That's the same as a circle multiplied by 4. If we take 96 and divide this by 4, we get the answer to one circle, which is 24. Now we can fill in 24 on each of the circles. So now that we know the circle is worth 24, let's look at the calculation of a circle take away a triangle. So 24 take away a triangle equals 11. We can say this as 24 take away 11 would equal a triangle. Therefore, a triangle is worth 13. We can now fill in all the triangles in the calculations. So now that we know that a triangle is worth 13, we can go to the calculation triangle add a square equals 16. So 13 add a square equals 16. We can say this as 16 take away 13 would give us the calculation of the square. And this is 3. The square now equals 3 and we can fill in the other squares. So now we can complete the final calculation of the square, add the circle, add the triangle. That's 3 add 24 add 13 equaling 40. Did you get all the calculations right? That's great work. Well done. So let's have a look at this last problem. An apple and banana cost the same as 2 pears. 3 pears cost £1.20. A pear costs 12 pence more than an apple. What is the cost of a banana? Remember, sometimes drawing pictures can help. Good luck. Pause the video. Here's the answers to questions number 4 on the next slides. So let's look at a way to work out the calculation. We look at what we know. An apple and a banana is the same as 2 pears. We know that 3 pears is equal to £1.20. £1.20 divided by the 3 pears gives us 40 pence per pear. We know that a pear costs 12 pence more than an apple, and 40 take away 12 gives us 28 pence. We can now move on to the next part. So now that we know that 2 pears are equal to 80 pence, and we know that an apple is equal to 28 pence, an apple and a banana must equal 80 pence. 80 pence take away the cost of an apple at 28 pence gives us the cost of a banana at 52 pence. Well done. That's a great job today. Problem solving can be really tricky. Remember, email me your work and I can give you some dojos. Stay at home and stay alert. See you soon.